very lightweight, bold colors, responsive, with a decent cushion. That's the Asics Noosa Tri 16. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Dr. CY, the running dog, is here to review the latest version of the Noosa Tri from Asics, the Asics Noosa Tri 16. Please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot and we appreciate you for that. And if possible, share this video with your running buddies. You never know who might benefit from this video. Now let's head back to these shoes. The first Noosa I reviewed on this channel was the Noosa Tri 14. It was nice, it was versatile, it was unique, with its bold colors, and then came the Noosa Tri 15, which I also reviewed here in my channel, which is still, I think this one is quite handy now. I don't know where my 14 is. Now, this was one of my best shoes of 2023. And when I went for my last marathon too, I saw a lot of people that came for the marathon in the Noosa Tri 15. So it was that good, So you can understand that I was watching out for the Noosa Tri 16. So here they are now. I got these shoes, I think, a couple of days ago, and I've made my first run in them. And I'm here to share my thoughts. Before that, let's take a good look at this new version, starting from the upper first. Now, if we look at this, we see that this upper is super light and very breathable. You can see lots of holes in the toe box, lots of holes on the sides, and the material is very light. So these shoes were very breathable. Just like the previous version, still got moderate padding on the collar and the heel counter, and the tongue here is slightly thicker than the tongue in the 15th version, but still perforated in its lower part for increased breathability. It's slightly thicker in the upper part for a better comfort under the laces. Like in the previous version, the tongue is gusseted with kind of elastic band that wraps around the midfoot very nicely. That's one of the things that give these shoes a very excellent lockdown. So I ran in these shoes today without even using the runner's loop, and I got an excellent lockdown in them. Notice that the toe box width kind of got a little wider in the new version. These shoes are the same size, and on my feet actually they felt like I had more room here than I had in the version 15. Like the version 15, it's got a tongue tab for easy slip on of these shoes. Now if you look at this version 15, notice that the heel tab is elongated and kind of modified into a pull tab that leans back. But in the new version, you see that it's more rounded off. Instead, they added a pull tab, still giving you that easy slip on. Remember, these shoes are actually designed for triathlon. They want you, as you are coming out, these shoes will be easy to slip on and move on to your run. You notice that this has a firm TPU insert here in the heel counter for added heel support. To the midsole now, this is where we have some changes. From the website, I gathered that these have 34.5 millimeters in the heel, 29.5 millimeters in the forefoot, with a 5 millimeter heel to toe drop. From the website, in this version, what they gave was just the thickness of the midsole, which was 27.5 millimeters, still a 5 millimeter heel to toe drop. So this still maintains a 5 millimeter heel to toe drop in this new version, just like in the old version also. And I think there's minimally increased foam thickness in this version, maybe 1 to 1.5 millimeters, because I put this on one foot and put this on the other one, and these were marginally higher. Whether it made a serious impact in the performance of these shoes, we'll talk about that when we go to the running experience. Another major change is that in this version, with the version 15, we just have the flight foam midsole. In the version 16, they upgraded the midsole foam to the Flight Foam Blast Plus, which is the Apex midsole foam from Asics. Overall, it delivers a nice cushion and it is very responsive. I feel that the rocker in this version is more aggressive than the rocker in the 15th version. It made my toes kind of point upwards, which I wasn't sure that I lacked. I didn't get that feeling from the version 15. Maybe because these shoes are still new and they are still firm, maybe they will soften out, but I'll watch out for that as I add more miles to this. Now this has a pretty decent arch support and they are very stable. The insole, of course, is removable. There's no hard part to these shoes. Everything about this shoe is very soft. It's nice medium level cushioning from the midsole. They call the outsole rubber in this the Asics grip. I don't think I've come across that, but I know that they have the Asics high abrasion rubber in the 15th version. This is an upgrade, so I don't expect anything less than what we had in the 15th version. Now, how do these shoes fit? Of course, they fit true to size. This is my normal size, US size 11, and they fit perfectly. The shoe length is good, the shoe width is excellent, and the lockdown is superb. So now The run test. How did these shoes perform on the run? Well, the high point of these shoes is their lightweight. On the scale between them, they weigh an average of 236 grams in men's US size 11. Now that is super lightweight for a running shoe. That is racing shoe standard. Previous version weighed, I think, an average of 242 or 243 grams in the same size. So they shaved off approximately 8 grams in the new version. Now the cushion is very adequate. It's not the softest feel, but it was very okay. I had a very good run in this today, and they felt very comfortable throughout my runs. The landing was good, and the bounce that I got out of these shoes were also pretty good. So it got a very decent cushion and is nicely responsive too. The transition from landing to toe off is fair. Despite the aggressive rocker that you notice in the forefoot here, this is not as smooth as I expected. I got better transition in the 15th version than what I got from this. So overall, I will say a lightweight, comfortable and responsive ride is what you get out of these shoes. Like the version 15, this is still one of the most versatile running shoes that you'll find. The cushion is enough for your easy runs, and the lightweight and bounce is also very good for faster paces. Now, talking about the price, this is listed on Asics website for $135. $5 more than the previous version. I got this myself here in Saudi Arabia for 422 Saudi Riyal, and that's approximately 113 US dollars. So not a very bad deal, considering what you can get out of these shoes. There are several other shoes in the range of $120, $130 that these shoes are so much better than, which I will prefer. Definitely, I will prefer these shoes over the Velocity Nitro 3, over the Pegasus 40, over the Fuel Cell Propel V5. Now, comparing these with the 15th version, I will say that these are minimally more responsive if we are splitting hairs. The cushion is basically the same. The weight is basically the same, just a few grams lighter. The difference is just not significant enough for me. The ride from these two shoes is very close. The additional value in the 16th version is almost negligible. If you have these shoes and you are looking at this, I will say no need for that. The added value that you will get from the 16th version over the 15th version is not significant to justify an upgrade. By and large, a pretty nice running shoe, very versatile, bold colors. This shoe is great for so many things. It's lightweight, it's comfortable. This is a shoe you can use for the gym. This is a shoe you can totally use as casual wear, and this is a shoe you can use for all kind of runs. This is one of the most versatile shoes that you are going to find. So that's it for these shoes, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and let me see you in the next one.